Everyone, welcome to Vocab Mindmaps. So today's word is cafe. Cafe is a noun, and as you already know, noun is a name of person, place, animal, or thing. That means whatever a name that we are giving to something or somebody, we are calling it as a noun. So now let us see what is cafe. A small restaurant selling light meals and drinks. So you must have heard about this word already whenever you are going out in a market or in a place, and you must have seen a restaurant or where somebody is selling something to eat or drink. There is normally a name like cafe. So it is a place where the person is selling meals and drinks. Okay. Now, next thing, a usually small and informal establishment serving various refreshments such as coffee. So here, as you must have seen, there are some of the small shops that are offering you, or are not offering actually, they are selling you the some food items and some drinks, and some of the items that the shopkeeper is selling, maybe coffee or maybe some snacks, something like that. So we are calling it as a cafeteria, but here a word is used, informal establishment. That means that particular establishment is not owned or governed by a particular company or group of people like that. So it is informal. It is not governed by a particular body or government or some company. Okay, it is owned by a person, and he is just selling something to eat and something to drink. Okay, now let's see this example. There's a little cafe on the corner that serves very good coffee. So this is the example. Now here is a similar word related to cafe, that is cafeteria, and these two words are actually very much similar, but there is a slight difference. That's why I am taking these two words simultaneously. Cafeteria and cafe are the places where we are getting something to eat or something to drink. Both the meaning here is same, but there is a slight difference. What is that difference? Let us see. A restaurant in which customers serve themselves from a counter and pay before eating. So in cafeteria, first you will pay for what you want to eat or drink, and you have to take that particular thing, whatever you have ordered, suppose snacks or drinks, and then you have to go back to your seat and then you can eat or drink. But that is not the case with cafe. In cafe, you can eat, you can drink, and then you can pay. Okay, so you can take this as example. Suppose in a company, in most of the companies, some big companies, the mess, or you can say a canteen is there. So where the employees or the workers, they can go to that canteen, they can pay, and they can take the food and the drinks, and then whatever the canteen is providing you, you have to serve yourself. Most of the time you have to take it and you have to go back to your seat and then eat. But that is not the case with the cafe. In cafe, you are just entering into that particular establishment. You are just sitting there, and some waiter or somebody will come and take your order, and then your food is delivered, and then afterwards you will pay. So that is the only difference between cafe and cafeteria. Okay, so let us see this example. All the subjects affected had consumed some foodstuffs in the hospital cafeteria. As I have already told you, in cafeteria, it is a formal establishment. Cafe is an informal establishment. Cafeteria is a formal establishment, and that establishment in this example is in hospital. Suppose there are some people who are affected by a disease and they cannot go far to get something to eat, so they can just directly go to the cafeteria of hospital and they can take the food and eat it. Okay. Now let us see some of the synonyms of cafe and cafeteria. Almost all the synonyms are same, As you can see, in case of cafe, these are the synonyms: bistro, cafeteria, coffee shop, diner, chop house, lunchroom, coffee bar, eating house, hash house, joint, luncheonette, nursery, pit stop, snack bar, and soup house. So these are the synonyms of cafe. Now let us see some of the synonyms of cafeteria: lunchroom, snack bar, commissary, cafe, lunch counter, and tea room. So as you have seen that the synonyms are almost the same and their meaning is almost the same, just the slight difference that I have already told you, that in cafe we are serving or we are getting served by some people and we are paying afterwards, and it is an informal establishment. But in case of cafeteria, we have to pay in advance, and then in most cases we have to self-service ourselves. That means we have to take the food from the counter and then we can go back to our seat and eat it. So this is the only difference. I hope you understand that now, and I would like you to write a sentence using both the words, 2 separate sentences you can write, and post it in the comments below. Thank you.